it's me, Lisa, the Budget Equestrian. Welcome back to my channel. And if this is your first time here, welcome! So here we are back at it in our 31-day challenge. And today, Ethan's gonna eat his reins. Don't eat your reins. Okay. And today what we're gonna work on might sound a little scary. It's a little scary to me, but we are going to be riding without stirrups. Riding without stirrups is a really good exercise to help you with your balance, your posture in the saddle, and just really feeling what your horse is doing. It doesn't have to be done for hours and hours. You could do it for a few minutes, maybe once a week or so, just to refresh your memory. It really does help, and we're going to try. And so now I'm going to take off my stirrups, and Ethan and I are going to do some flat work with no stirrups. Most likely just walking, but whatever you feel comfortable doing, you can do. I feel most comfortable walking on Ethan, so that's what I'm doing. So the first thing we have to do is remove our stirrups. You can just run the stirrups down, but I don't like how that feels under my leg, so I take the stirrups completely off. And two. So now I just got to get on him and go work without stirrups.
All right, not the best mounting job, I admit, but Ethan's a little bit tall for me to get up on. But now he's nice and calm and he's being a good boy. But it's a lot easier for me to get up with stirrups mounting than it is to do it without stirrups. But riding without stirrups is a really good exercise that can help you to ride with a deeper seat and also better posture. You have to work harder to ride without your stirrups to stay balanced in your saddle. It may seem scary to ride without your stirrups, but it's actually pretty easy, and I really enjoy riding without my stirrups. I try to ride without my stirrups at least once every other week, just to kind of keep me in practice without my stirrups. Now you can ride without stirrups even if you ride Western. With a Western saddle, you can simply drop your stirrups, which you can do with an English saddle too. Or if you wanted to get a little more adventurous so that your stirrups weren't in the way, you could also remove the stirrups. This would be a little bit more of a challenge to do, but you could do it and then you wouldn't have any stirrups to depend on. So when you're riding without stirrups, it's best to start this exercise at a walk. And just like yesterday, focus on the rhythm of the horse, allowing your body to move in sync with him or her. When you feel comfortable, you can move up to a trot or trot a little bit to see what it feels like. And that's what I just did with Ethan. There's different exercises that you can do without stirrups too, like lifting up one leg so that your thigh is off the saddle a little bit. And then you do that for probably 5 or 10 seconds. Then you drop it back down. And what that's going to help you do is really reach down with your legs around your horse. Do it on both legs. And if you don't feel comfortable doing different exercises on your own, have someone else out there with you watching or there to be your support person. Or if you're lucky enough to be riding at a barn, maybe there's a couple people there that you're riding with that you guys could do it as a group. Again, you want to work on changes of direction. You want to work on your halts. You want to work on your half halts. And don't forget to include backing up. And just like when you have your stirrups, when you're riding without, you still want to make sure that you keep your heels down and your toes forward. You don't want to grip your horse's sides with your heels. And you'll be able to tell that you're doing this if you look down to the side and your toes are pointing down. Most likely you're just wrapping your legs around your horse's sides. You don't want to do that. You want to grip with your inner thigh and the sides of your calves so you can still keep your heels down and toes are going forward. It is really fun to ride without your stirrups. Remember to relax and get in sync with your horse's movement. When you feel confident at the walk, then you can move forward into a sitting trot. And if you want even more of a challenge, you can try to do a rising trot. Once you have a sitting trot and a rising trot mastered, you can also do the canter. I myself am not quite comfortable with Ethan yet to canter without stirrups, but that's a goal that I have one day. One day we will get to do that. By riding without stirrups, it will really help you a lot with your balance and also your leg strength. Now, after your training session, your riding session, if you're done with this exercise and your legs feel a little shaky or a little like jello, then you're doing it right because you're using your legs to really work and keep your balance on your horse. And it's just fun to do something different with your horse, maybe something a little bit challenging, and take a baby step out of your comfort zone that's going to help push you and motivate you into becoming the best rider that you can be. If you have some ground poles, you could maybe walk over some ground poles too. That will help to keep your horse interested in what you're doing. And it's a little bit of a challenge too. And always make sure to tell your horse how awesome he is. Give him a nice pat before you climb off. And then I like to give him a pat afterwards too, just to tell him that I appreciate all that he did for me today.
Well, we did it. We got off to a little bit of a rocky start, but after that, it was fun. So we did that for probably about 10 minutes, and it was worth every minute of it. Thank you so much for watching my video. Be sure to subscribe to my channel so you can take part in our 31-day challenge too. It's really fun, and I promise if you do this for 31 days, you will be a better rider, even a little bit. Again, thanks so much for watching, and until next time, stay passionate and enjoy your ride. He's a good boy.